Alright guys, this video is basically about not wanting to stand in front of a guy, because you've got a guy in front of you, you don't want to stand in front of you, you want to take an angle, and all you're going to do is pivot. You're going to pivot to the right or pivot to the left. Once you pivot, then we're going to throw punches. You can jab and then get your angle, because that's going to put, like I like to say, that's going to put bugs in the windshield. It's going to make it so it's got something for him to put something in his face so he can't see what's going on, and then flip, and then you're shooting from this angle. So you come in and then shift, and then you're shooting from this angle here. That's what we're doing here. Understand, what I'm doing, we're turning a hook, okay? We're turning a hook in. When I'm turning a hook and I'm in close, we're in close proximity to the opponent. It is your choice whether you want to turn. I always yell heel, hip, and shoulder. Turn your heel, turn your hip, turn your shoulder, and that'll turn the punch over. If you're not comfortable with that, some guys in the heat of the moment too, I'm the same way. You do not need to turn your heel, okay? Hip and shoulder's fine. I always have turned the heel, because those of you that are new at this, that are trying to learn the technique, it's part of the skeletal system. So we're trying to get the body to work together. Don't want the body to fight itself. So if you do turn that heel, all that does is activate where you can turn that hip easier, and then you can in turn turn the shoulder. So you can turn the body over a lot easier, a lot quicker, okay? And it's a skeletal system. It's the way it works, okay? Turn the heel, turn the hip, turn the shoulder. That all works together. But in the inside, if you're close enough and you just need to get that quick twitch, that's fine. You do not need to turn the heel. A lot of guys don't. In the heat of the moment, a lot of times I didn't, okay? In a real fight, a fight is a fight. It's you know, there's stuff going on. It's just you know, a firestorm. So you stick to what you learn, stick to what you do, and sometimes, you know, nothing's going to be perfect. If it is, well, you're doing good. But like I said, you do not need to turn the heel. I prefer to, because it gives me more torque, more turn, more control over the skeletal system, over my body. Anyway, I needed to put that out there before we start this video. Other than that, this is just about when you're in his face, you want to get there with the jab, and then you're going to pick an angle. You're either going to pivot to his left or to his right, and smother one side and attack. You're going to go here, smother one side and attack. If you go to his left side, you're going to have control of that left hand, and you're going to attack with the other arm. If you move to the other side, you'll control that power arm, the right arm, right hand, and you'll attack with the other arm. So anyway, that's what we're doing here. That's all this video is about. So let's hit it. Let's go. Here, you're going to take the step, but this time you're going to step to that angle. You're stepping to that side. Okay, basically trying to step to their back foot. All right, you want to step that way. So I'm going to go here. I'm here. Now you see how that step comes out here? My back foot is now going to follow. I'm here. I don't want to catch a right hand or anything coming this way. So now when that back foot comes, then I'm going to crunch the other way. There I am. That back foot comes. I'm here. So where is it? Okay? I'm here. That heavy hand is here, and I am on it. I'm on that heavy hand, so it's not coming up, doing nothing. I am here with it. Now, I've got a choice. If I see an opportunity here, I got that left hook. If he's dropped his hand, then I've got the hook up top. Okay? And that's all I'm looking for. All right? If this guy's leaned over, because your shot's coming, and he's leaned over, I got the uppercut. So there's 3 different shots, all right, just with your left hand that you can take. So I'm coming in, taking that angle shot, all right, and now I'm coming inside. There I am. Okay, I'm taking a shot. Okay, I'm going, or going to the head. All right, or he's bending over, coming up. All right, so there's your 3 different shots that you got. Okay. I forgot to clarify some things, so I want to clarify some things. You come around here so you can see this side. When you come here, it's all about balance. All right, because right now we're just whipping things around. I need us to be here. Okay, so we're going to jab with bugs in the windshield. Okay, do this really slow. I should be doing most things like this because I'm too old to be throwing punches anymore. But you hear, so I'm here. Okay, so there's my step. My step is going this way. Okay, see how my body is? My stance is this way. So my front foot's going to go that way. Okay, because I'm going to go, I want to get that angle. So I'm here. I'm going to throw it. Boom. There's my angle. That's where I want to be. Okay. Now I got to set the other shot up. Shot up. This foot's going to follow. When this foot follows, I'm slipping. Okay, now I'm slipping. If he decides to throw a punch or to throw a hook, I am sitting here. I'm balanced, and I'm covered. Okay, hips are up, I'm covered. This foot feels it. Now all I gotta do is turn it over. So what I want to do, turn that heel, turn this hip, turn this shoulder, and the weight is going to shift here. That's going to give me that shot. Here or here. If it's further up, I'm just flexing my knee. If it's down here, I'm bending my knee. Flex, bend. So I'm here. Feel that weight, okay? I'm in a crunch, or sorry, I'm in a squat, all right? I'm here. I'm gonna turn this, hip, heel, shoulder, there I am, okay? Weight is sitting on this one, and this is just a steering wheel. Okay, balanced, balanced. Turn, 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 weight, there it is. This is where the engine is, that's the steering wheel, okay? Here, now I'm balanced, I can squat, right? Sitting, I'm balanced, because if I need to, it's getting ugly, whoop, 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 whoop. I've got balance, okay? And I'm here, heel, hip, shoulder, whoop, there I am. There's my weight, okay? Heel, hip, shoulder, there I am, okay? That's what I want to do. Okay, so now we're going to go with a jab. We're going to go the other way. So we're going to go to our right, our opponent's left, blind side. Obviously, just conventional. So now, same thing. We're going to put bugs in the windshield. We're going to go there. Now, we're getting inside. Now, whether that is a 2 or whether that's a 4 or whatever it is, we're inside now. Okay? Now we're inside. And if it's a mess and you can't see whatever, and if you like this shot, okay, go ahead and do it. So what you're going to do is you're in close now. If you're in close, all you're going to do, make sure you got control, you know where this is, you pivot, okay? Now when you pivot, you have 2 choices, okay? His foot's going to be here. You could simply just pivot here, okay? And then take your shots from there. Same as we did on the other side. All right, so hook. Or same shot. Hook, uppercut. Body, head. Body, head. Uppercut. Doesn't matter. It's the same motion in the gun. Gun works the same whether it's hook, hook, uppercut. Okay, body's gonna work the same. All right, same shot. Now, after this shot, I love to go to the head. Okay, so it's, loved it. So now I can come, and then you go back out, and come back outside. But I like this a little bit better. You gotta be careful. But obviously we stepped here. Now we step here. Okay? And obviously after that shot, we pivot. Okay? You pivot, you're going to smother their jab, and then there's your opportunity. Okay? All right? So that's all. So, and a lot of times, you might accidentally step on their foot. But another thing is, and this just, I literally fell into this, but you got a guy, especially in the 5th, 6th round, he's trying to find you. Literally all the weight's on his front foot, and he's coming at you, right? He's coming at you, he wants to just lay off and hit you. So you're obviously the heavy hands over here, light hands here. You can use it, or you can not. Simply just step over, whoop, and then you'll find him. 9 times out of 10, I've seen this. That guy's front foot is here, and he's so tired, he'll get hooked, fall flat on his face. I've seen it more than twice. So, and if you clip him, that's an 8 count at least. So it's always good. But anyway, so if you want to, your choices are, you can be here, turn, okay, there's your hook, okay, there's your uppercut. And you're on this side, okay, if you want to come over, all right, you could do the, those of you that know, you could do the Mayweather Gotti. All night long when he did the Gotti. Sad story. Ate the hell out of him, Mayweather did. Or you can take that cheat step. Cheat step. So you're here. Cheat step. Okay? Either way, it works. Little cheat step. All right, guys, there it is. There is your pivot and attack. All right. So on a lot of this, you need to, this is up to you now. I'm just giving you this stuff. You need to adapt this if you want. You don't need to. Hey, if you don't want to take my advice, go ahead, take somebody else's. But I'm just putting it out there. Take from what you will. Take things from me, take things from them and them and them. And then you design yourself as a fighter. At least that's what I did. So a lot of these techniques, a lot of the steps, a lot of the pivots and the different angles and things like that, put them in your arsenal. They can be yours. They don't have to be exactly the way I teach them. Your body dynamic and your control and your pivots and everything, it might be a little bit different, okay? You might sit lower, you might sit higher. You like getting out a certain way, you like pivoting a certain way. All I'm doing is I'm giving you this stuff so that you can put your version of it in your arsenal. And that's the way you do it. That's boxing. That comes down to training techniques, how you train. That comes into punch techniques, the stuff we just did, strategic angles, what we just did. That comes into Cutman, and that's how I've learned as a Cutman. I watched Jacob Durand. I watched him work. I watched Miguel Diaz work. I watched Raf Garcia work. I watched a lot of the Cutmen from the UFC because they get more work when it comes to cuts. I watch how they work, and I get things from them and how to work the medicines, how to work the different type of instruments and swells and things like that. And I put all that together, and now I have my version of I've picked from everybody. And that's what you need to do as a fighter as well. So you look around, you see what you like, you see this video, and You take what I put in there, some of it you can toss aside. Maybe it's not your thing. And some of it you use. And, and use it your way. Use it the way you can use it. Like I said, make it yours. And that's what these videos, that's what they're all about. I have this information, I have this life I lived. I like to give the stories and little P's and Q's and information out and little coaching out that I got. So I give that to you, and then you turn it into yours. So now it's yours. I give it to you. It's all yours. You do what you will with it. All right. You guys have a good day, night, morning, whatever it is, and like, share, man, tell people about me, and keep watching. Let me know you're still out there. All right, guys. You have a good one, and we'll be back with another one soon.